Just sitting down, dropping off my bedding, and then getting out of here. I've got my 25-pound backpack on, which I hate more than anything in the world. But this is the last, well, I don't know, it's the last full day in Spain, so it'll be alright. I'm not gonna lie, I lost my sunglasses in my backpack like 15 days ago. I just found them again this morning. It's not even like a bright or hot day. Kind of funny. Wish I could have worn my sweater. No, put it on the bus station. So yeah, I got about a 1 hour walk to the intermodal, which will take me city to city, and then I'll take the bus over to Porto Cristo. Hopefully they have luggage storage. I don't know, eat some paella. And this day is all coming together. It's my last moments in this district. I just want to capture every moment of it. All the apartments, the castle is over there. Cool plazas, the comp of the walkways. This whole building's a mural. That is so cool. So cool. Wait a second. I recognize this fountain. That means the bakery's here somewhere. Not gonna lie, it took like all my willpower not to go to that bakery again. But I'm sure there's gonna be bakeries in Porto Cristo. So I'm holding off until later today. Alright, back in Old Town. Oh my gosh, it heats up so quick here. It was like 11 degrees when I left. And it's like 22 degrees now. Oh my gosh. This backpack. I'm such a baby when it comes to this backpack. It's like 25 pounds. And I'm like, hey, my shoulders. I don't know how the military guys do it. It like bruises my shoulders by the end of the day. It's crazy. The Basilica of St. Michael. It's gonna be the 4th basilica I've seen in like Old Town. A lot of basilicas here. And this cool underground combination bus station, train station. Trying to find the 401 to Porto Cristo. The lady was super helpful actually at the infrastructure center. Not gonna lie, this is dope as hell. There's the train station, and the bus station, and right behind it. I'm just a small town kid in a big city world. Last moment. Here we go. Off to Porto Cristo. To Porto Cristo. It is so quiet here compared to Palma and just the chaos of Palma. So I'm walking over to the hotel now. Gonna see if I can drop my bags. And I don't know what I'll do. Maybe the caves of Drac, maybe the beach, who knows? Alright, the traveling is done for today. Now time for some chilling. I'm gonna go try to check out the caves of Drac and then check out the coast. And then I'm gonna try to find some paella. And then try to find some snacks, and then I'm gonna go for a swim, and then I'll probably come back to the hotel and go for another swim. I don't even know, dude. The Caves of Drac is first thing on the list. This place is so much smaller and so much quieter than Palma. I don't know, I was really vibing with Palma though, because there was like a lot to do. But I think I'll do everything there is to do here, and it's gonna be fun. I don't know. Okay. I slept so bad last night. I tried to stay up late so that I could sleep in, but my body's like, look, bro, we get up at 6 o'clock. I don't care when you go to bed. So 6 it is. And that's what happened. Wow. This was much easier to find than I thought it was going to be. The Cuevas Drac. Okay, the Caves of Drac are sold out until 5 o'clock tonight. So I think I might do it tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it tonight. It's not like I'm really doing much. It's so close to the hotel, so it's like whatever. The Caves of Drac. I think I mentioned, I don't know how it's going to compare to the St. Benesotan caves, which were super incredible. So, I don't know. Let's see if I go tomorrow. Hey, let's look at the footpath over here. Might be able to take a little shortcut here. I'm going to try it. So now I'm going down to the coast. There's a bunch of kind of monuments. There's like a lighthouse and some cliffs and some cool stuff down there. So I'm gonna go check that out and see if I can get some food on the way. It was cool driving through the Spanish countryside. Very different than, well, I don't know, different and the same from the inland. They both had like windmills and a bunch of castles. And then out in the countryside, the castles like aren't renovated at all. They're just sitting there and they're like, oh, let's just leave them. Kind of like in Saskatchewan, how you drive around and you'd see old farmhouses, but it's like huge sandstone castles. So that was really interesting. Well, on Google Maps, it says like this place is like a touristy place. And I get here and it's like a parking lot and a garbage can and this like creepy little trail into the woods. Portugal all over again. Okay, the trail went somewhere pretty cool. It went to this like cool bay in between all these rocks. It's like a little hidden swimming place. It looks like there might be some cliff jumping too, but I'm gonna have to come back. Some more cliffs. I've seen a lot of cliffs on this vacation. So back there's the swimming hole, and over here is like a little walk. I thought there'd be some cool cliffs to jump off of, but it looks kind of sketch for that. I don't know. Let's see this here. I think it's too sketch. Yeah, that's pretty sketch over there. Oh, actually, this isn't bad. I wonder how deep the water is. The water does not look very deep at all. Otherwise, this would be a sick spot. Alright, I found this lookout point. I'm curious if it's a swimming beach or just a looking around beach. I think it might just be a looking around beach. Gosh, that's crazy beautiful. Blue all the way to the horizon. Hey, that's where I was like a minute ago, on those cliffs. That's cool. So peaceful. I don't think this is a swimming place, but I'm gonna double check. That's just like a lookout place. So I'm gonna continue on. The adventure continues. I didn't say that at all the last couple days. Good saying too. I can't get over how cool like the little fences are. They're all stone with the little tile names. How come that isn't in Canada? The tile names is pretty cool. Alright. Got a cool little walkway, some cool little park over there. And then over here, the landmark that I came over here for. The Tour de Falcon. The Tower of Falcons. Now that's a big Falcon Tower. So this was like a fire watchtower in which if they saw the enemy kind of to the south over by Palma, they would begin to relay it up the towers of the coast. So there would be a tower down there that would light a fire. This guy in this watchtower would see it, he would light his fire, and then that would communicate the fire down there to the more northward part of the island. It's kind of neat. Cool building. Let's see the view. I bet no one was looking at the fires. I bet they were just chilling out looking at the view the whole time. It's like nice view. Oh, it looks like a sick cliff jump. Life insurance. Hey, there's my next stop. It's a lighthouse way down on the edge of what looks like a little peninsula. Pretty cool. Okay, I was there. I had to walk around some streets, and now I gotta walk through these woods, presumably. It should bring me to the lighthouse. What the heck? This isn't the lighthouse at all. Cool. Hey, the lighthouse is over there. Oh, it does lead there. Look at that. There's the trail. Okay. the trails here are not very pronounced. Which makes sense, I guess. This is a really smaller area. Particularly compared to, I guess, not everywhere I've been, but to Palma for sure. Ugh, my legs. Switzerland wrecked my legs, bro. Something to be said about rock climbing and the incredible like stability you have in your feet. You can just know like, oh, I'm gonna be sturdy here. Kind of have that vibe. I think I talked about that in Portugal, but very applicable everywhere. Gonna be real, man. Getting up my hype for the paella right now. I'm like so hungry, and I know they serve it around here. Yeah. Now it's starting to look a little bit more like a trail, sort of. There's people hanging out on the rocks. This is beautiful. Hey, the big Falcon Tower. Nice. It's kind of fun that there isn't like a trail going out here. It's just like a cluster mess of a million rocks. Cool. There's like a giant cave under that tower. That's so cool. Okay, in retrospect, that's a really scary cliff jump. That's so high. Man, this is a cool little walk. It's so rocky. The rocks are like super like divotty and weird, but they're also like really, really hard. So like you can step on like this little notch and it'll like bear my whole weight. It's pretty crazy. Maybe that's not crazy. Maybe I just don't know anything about rocks. I don't know. It's so white too. This is like the floor of an alien cheese planet. Swiss cheese Earth. So cool. I wonder why it's so circular like this. I wonder if that's one of those stonebreaker plants. One of the saxifragas, as they say. This is so cool. Didn't know this was here. But hype as heck. Almost at the lighthouse. Dude, there's like a little chilling out alcove here. I'm gonna chill out in it. What's funny is I think it actually faces the wind, so it's like you just get all the wind from the water anyway. But let's see. Yeah, just chilling out in my like rock alcove, looking out at the ocean. This water is so peaceful. I made it to the lighthouse. Pretty cool. It's like a million times shorter than the Vulcan Tower. Looks like it's still active too. Kind of neat. I'm at the Far des Morts des Carapasa in Porto Cristo. It's this lighthouse on these rocks, and the rocks are like this wild Swiss cheese of like crazy rock. Time for some parkour! 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 Gosh, that's beautiful. Something that the Diego was saying in Portugal though, is if you swim into the caves and then the tide rises, you get stuck in there, and then you die. So I'm too scared to swim over there. But it looks cool. I can't get over this like really cool looking ground. It's so cool looking. It's fun to walk on.
take your grandma over here for grandma parkour.
It's like so much force when the wave hits it. So cool. Dude, should I move to Spain? Porto Cristo, downtown in the port. Found a restaurant, ordered paella, ordered the seafood paella. I can't wait. This is Spanish bucket list number 3. I just wanted water. They gave me really fancy water. One majorca, mineral water. Fancy. Updates. I poured the bottle into the cup and then drank it. I mean, it's water. It seems a little pretentious. Where we at? I've got my paella. Looks like I got a prawn, a giant radish. I'm pretty excited. This will be the first bit of flavor I've eaten in like a long time. I don't even know how to eat this thing. So they serve the paella with like balsamic vinegar and olive oil, which on the paella, so good. Dude, it took like an hour to get that paella and it honestly sucked. I made way better paellas. I'm so underwhelmed, but that's okay. Back to the hotel and then going for a swim. And if I see some gelato on the way, I might eat gelato one day. Yeah, there is a gelato place on the way. I got the strawberry one. Very strawberry. Trying to find my way back to the beach with no map. Did pretty good so far. I found my way back to the water. It's kind of salty. It's pretty cool. There's so many rocks down there. There's so much like algae. So cool. So awesome, man. It's fun. Oh, it's salty. That school of fish was so cool. So fun. It's quite a strong current. I'm seriously scared of getting smashed into the rocks. That was fun for like 5 minutes. It's really slippery and really rocky and really salty. It's beautiful. I think that's one of those things that's like funner on paper, but it's just like cold, salty. Everything's really rocky and slippery, and the tide is like smashing you around in between these like two huge rocks, and it's like, okay, that's so scary. It was cool though, I'm glad I did it. There was so many fish in there, which was really hype. I hope I got some on camera because there's like schools of fish and then just little fishes by themselves. There's so many different fishes. That's cool. Oh, and something, there's a bunch of people down there like taking pictures by the cliffs and everything. And that's something I really like about this vacation is like, you kind of just see everyone around you having fun. And it's like really beautiful. It's fun. That was so cool. So different than the lakes of Saskatchewan, where they're like calm and it's fresh water and like, those are such nice lakes. And that was the sea. The same sea that Odysseus did stuff on. That was awesome. What an experience. What a trip. Spent the afternoon just watching YouTube in the hotel room. Having a room to myself and a comfortable bed is like, oh my gosh, amazing. So now just enjoying the sunset over the Spanish countryside. My last Spanish sunset. I'll probably watch more YouTube tonight. So I'm in the hotel in Porto Cristo, and after like hosteling for so long, and particularly like with all the snorers and the last few days hosteling, having a room all to myself is the best thing in the whole world. What did I do today? Yeah, slept in a little bit. Came to Porto Cristo. The bus ride through the countryside was actually kind of cool. It was really, yeah, I think I talked about it before, about the abandoned castles and stuff. That was interesting. Caves of Drosh was like insane busy. I don't even know if I'll see it tomorrow. It was like ridiculous. And I saw the St. Beatus Hona cave, so I'm kind of like whatever about it. The coast was cool. Swimming in the sea was like super amazing. That like weird Swiss cheese rock was like crazy. The paella, you know what? I don't know. I brought some back to the hotel and ate it on the balcony, and it was pretty good later. It's just like I could have made better, I think. I'm impressed by it. Yeah, and then I just watched YouTube in the hotel. Someone set the YouTube to German in here. It's like Palma is such a cluster mess of like languages. What's funny is like you go to Ireland and it's like English and some Gaelic. And then I went to like Portugal and it was like English and Portuguese. And I went to Switzerland and it was like French and German and sometimes English. And now I'm in Spain and it's like Spanish, Portuguese, German, French, English. It's like just completely random mixture of what ones of those you're gonna get. But there's so many languages here because it's so touristy. Yeah, tomorrow I begin the long trek back home. Interestingly, I did not see one bakery in Porto Cristo, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, long trek back tomorrow. The hotel has complimentary breakfast, so I'm like so excited for that.